6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. President and Prime Minister have expressed government's commitment to eradicate menace of terrorism from the country. Week-long special anti-polio vaccination drive is underway across country. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred 2 more Kashmiri youth in Rajouri district today. In Syria, 16 people have been killed in Israeli strikes in central Hama province. International Day to Protect Education from Attack is being observed today. Pakistan has won 3 gold, 4 silver and 4 bronze medals in UK Shooting Championship at Bisley Ranges. And now the news in detail. President Asif Ali Zardari and Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif have strongly condemned the incident of firing at a police mobile van in Panjgur, which led to the martyrdom of Sub-Inspector Shakil Ahmed. In his message, the President prayed peace for the departed soul and strength for the bereaved family to bear the loss. He also paid homage to Sub-Inspector Shakil for his sacrifice and commitment to duty. In his message, Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif expressed deep sorrow over the martyrdom of Sub-Inspector Shakil Ahmed and prayed for high ranks of the martyr and patience for his family. The Prime Minister said the entire nation pays tribute to the martyrs sacrificing their lives in the war against terrorism. Shehbaz Sharif said this war will continue till the complete elimination of terrorists from the country. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Ataullah Tarar has strongly condemned the use of indecent language by PTI leaders against the state institutions and the Punjab government. He was addressing a news conference alongside Minister for States and Frontier Regions, Engineer Amir Muqam in Islamabad today. The Information Minister said people have rejected PTI and the party is now resorting to mudslinging. He said the PTI public gathering in Islamabad was a flop show despite use of entire provincial machinery of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. He said following its rejection by the people, PTI is venting out frustration against the Punjab government. Ataullah Tarar said the Chief Minister of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa should better call out the terrorists and join hands with the federal government and armed forces to defeat militants. The Information Minister added that Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government failed to launch any mega development projects in the province and is only protecting the commission mafia. He said rift within PTI ranks has also destroyed the party and now people have lost confidence in its leadership. Ataullah Tarar said the Chief Minister of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa should focus on the issues pertaining to the province instead of engaging in hateful rhetoric against others. A week-long special anti-polio vaccination drive is underway across the country. During the campaign, children up to 5 years of age are being administered anti-polio vaccine drops. During the campaign, across 115 districts, aims to vaccinate 30 million children. Under the anti-polio drive, around 286,000 polio workers will go door-to-door to administer polio drops to children against others. Punjab Chief Minister Maryam Nawaz has expressed the confidence that the target of 100% eradication of polio from Punjab will be achieved. In a message at the start of the anti-polio campaign, she appealed parents to cooperate with the administration for administering anti-polio drops to their children up to 5 years. The Chief Minister directed coordinated efforts for the success of the campaign, saying that everyone will have to play a role to make the drive successful against others. Benazir Income Support Program has planted over 530,000 saplings through engaging its registered beneficiaries and staff under the ongoing Green Pakistan Benazir Pakistan Plantation Drive. According to an official source, the plantation drive was launched on the Independence Day with an objective to support government efforts towards combating the effects of climate change, improving air quality and enhancing green cover over the country. The plantation drive is taking place across all provinces, including Gilgit-Baltistan and Azad Kashmir. BISP employees, along with with 9.3 million deserving families are participating in this campaign, which is contributing to make Pakistan greener and more sustainable. This is Radio Pakistan. The All-Party Hurriyat Conference has sounded the alarm over the worsening plight of Kashmiri detainees in Indian jails, demanding their immediate and unconditional release. In a statement issued in Srinagar, APHC spokesman Advocate Abdul Rashid Minhas condemned India's crackdown on Kashmiri voices and warned that the territory is on the brink of catastrophe due to aggressive militarization and silencing of political dissent. The APHC appealed to the UN to intervene and secure the release of all illegally detained Kashmiris, urging the international community to hold India accountable for its human rights violations in the occupied territory. Jammu and Kashmir Democratic Freedom Party leader Mahmood Ahmad Sagar, in a letter to the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, urged him to prevent India's attempts to stage so-called state assembly elections in occupied Jammu and Kashmir, calling it a farce that lacks fairness and transparency. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred 2 more Kashmiri youth in Rajouri district today. The youth were killed by troops in a fake encounter during cordon and search operation in the Naushera area of the district. The United Nations Human Rights Chief Volker Turk has urged ending 11-month-long war in Gaza. Speaking at the opening of the UN Human Rights Council in Geneva, Volker Turk said ending the war and averting a full-blown regional conflict is an absolute and urgent priority. He cited an opinion released by the UN Top Court in July that called Israel's occupation illegal and said this situation must be comprehensively addressed. The Qatar Red Crescent and the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestinians have signed an agreement worth $4.5 million to aid more than 4,400 stranded Palestinian workers and patients from Gaza in the West Bank. Qatari state news agency in a statement said that cash assistance will represent vital support for those displaced who have not been able to return to the Gaza Strip since the start of the Israeli aggression on the Strip last October. UNRWA Commissioner General Philip Lazzarini said thousands of Palestinian refugees from Gaza remain trapped in the West Bank and stranded from their loved ones and livelihoods. In Syria, 16 people have been killed in an overnight Israeli strike in the central Hama province. The International Day to Protect Education from Attack is being observed today. The day was established by a unanimous decision of the UN General Assembly, calling on UNESCO and UNICEF to raise awareness of the plight of millions of children living in countries affected by conflict. In his message on the occasion, the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said that the recent years have seen a dramatic increase in attacks on educational personnel and schools around the world. Pakistan has made historic achievement in the UK Shooting Championship at Bisley Ranges by winning 3 gold, 4 silver and 4 bronze medals. 160 world-class shooters participated in the championship, while a squad of 18 shooters represented Pakistan at the event. In Asian Champions Trophy hockey tournament in China, match between Pakistan and South Korea ended in a draw by 2-2 goals. Finally, the weather. Mainly hot and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, partly cloudy weather with light rain and thunderstorm is likely at isolated places in Gilgit-Baltistan, Kashmir and Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa during evening and night. And now the headlines once again. President and Prime Minister have expressed government's commitment to eradicate menace of terrorism from the country. A week-long special anti-polio vaccination drive is underway across the country. In Syria, 16 people have been killed in Israeli strikes in central Hama province. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.